A blend of modern and ancient cultures always leads to an interesting concept, whether it is cyberpunk shows like Altered Carbon in 1899 or royal dramas like Young Royals and the King, Eternal Monarch. Not only does the production get to go all out on the aesthetic, but the unique setting also allows for a refreshing plot. Hence the excitement for Netflix's newest venture, The Royals, 2025, which follows a modern-day Indian royal family as they struggle to survive in a world that doesn't look too kindly on monarchy. Say hello to this Netflix India original that dropped in May 2025. With 8 short episodes, it has everything from modern royalty and scheming to betrayals and steamy affairs, perfect for those who love melodramatic rom-coms. The show has a starry cast including Bhumi Pednekar, Ishan Khatter, Sakshi Tanwar, Zeenat Aman, Nora Fatehi, Vihan Samat, Chunky Pandey, Milind Soman, and more. It is created by Neha Sharma and Rangita and Ishita Pritish Nandi, who is known for the iconic shows Four More Shots and Modern Love Mumbai. The Royals Season 1 is said to be a quirky rom-com which follows the romance between a new-age prince who is as entitled and bratty as they come, and a headstrong female entrepreneur who is not afraid to put up a fight for what she believes in. Coming from 2 different worlds, Sophia instantly clashes with Crown Prince Aviraj Singh of Morpur, despite their mutual attraction. It doesn't help that Sophia's latest venture is a royal B&B, where guests stay with a royal family in their palace and get the royal treatment. And guess who the royal family is? The Morpurs, who are in a huge debt after the death of their king. Avi must make a difficult decision of prioritizing the family's welfare over their dignity. But Sophia has no time for pride and traditions as she cannot afford to lose her investors. Cue an enemies to lovers romance with Avi and Sophia struggling between personal dilemmas and the big picture. We wouldn't put it as quirky or a rom-com as the show ends up focusing majorly on the debt and the investor conflict. There are fun, one-liners, witty comebacks, and cute bantering between the lead couple, but they are not genre-defining. The same goes for the romance between Sophia and Avi, which is more of a plot device rather than the crux of the show. Their will they won't they dynamic adds to the royal B&B drama rather than their personal storylines. While these don't negatively affect the show, it does mess up expectations and create a more ambitious tale, which doesn't reach its potential. To put it simply, The Royals Season 1 ends up as an ensemble family drama pretending to be a rom-com, which creates flat characters for everyone who isn't Avi or Sophia. It doesn't help that there is barely any chemistry between Sophia and Avi's actors Pednekar and Khatter, even though they seem to have potential. There is enough intrigue to wonder if they are endgame, but we won't necessarily miss them if they break up. Avi's sister Ginny does try to grab the spotlight, but the writers refuse to give her enough screen time to actually do anything, saving her for Season 2. The show does put an effort into exploring queer themes, especially the idea of arranged marriages involving Ginny and her parents, but doesn't really dive into it, leaving that as well for a second season. A bad gamble considering Netflix renewals nowadays are as rare as they come. Similarly, the evil friend and ex, Aisha's storyline, is yet another weak link. She comes and goes mysteriously, and is mostly meant for the big conflict that the Netflix show will set up for Ginny in Season 2. This creates a vague and ambiguous character, as the writers cannot give much away. It doesn't help that Nora Fatehi, who plays Aisha, seems to be taking a page from the Blake Lively school of deadpan acting. Either give us something to latch onto, or just scrap the storyline. And with crammed subplots, it is no surprise that The Royals Season 1 ends up with shallow characters and a superficial narrative for a modern epic. The motives are weak and not fully fleshed out. The characters do an instant turnabout, and viewers are left to fill in the blanks as the writers heavily depend on popular tropes. The mini-conflicts of each episode aren't very high stakes either, and their solutions seem obvious, stretched out just for the drama. Thankfully, yesteryear star Zeenat Aman steals the show as the quirky grandmother with her eccentric fashion and hilarious one-liners. She is the hippie, free-spirited, pot-smoking matriarch who gives nuggets of wisdom and keeps the family and the show lighthearted. Right when viewers may get bored, she comes through, eliciting laughter and looking stunning while doing it. Talking about stunning, the show truly goes all out on the exotic factor to attract Indians and non-Indians alike. The Royals Season 1 shines when it focuses on Morpur, literally as well, courtesy of the grandeur, the palace, the traditions, and the costumes. India's modernity is brought in as well with fast race cars, chic boss girl outfits, and balls. A fusion of classical music with pop tracks and folk dances completes the ambience. Throw in a fashion show, and the Royals ends with a stylistic bang. Not exactly a miss, but not a hit either.